Welcome to more Call of Cthulhu, the Red Hall. I see everyone is in the mood for a horror role-playing game. It's great. It is Sunday, October... You died.
You died?
It is Sunday, October 8th, 2017. It's a rainy Sunday, as it usually happens here at the Pacific Northwest of North America. Most of what happened last night was a blur for the only members that still remain of the party, because currently Robert is doing whatever students do at this
practicing his stripper moves.
Yeah. However, Jesse Rayner had a very bad night, and so did our good friend Richard Hartwood. It's Sunday morning. What time is everyone thinking of going to Richard's place? Because Jake Smarty and Jess Lee both went to the apartment building in Gardenview, the apartment room in Gardenview Heights, because that was apparently the new meeting place. When they found no one there, they decided to go to Richard's place because that's the second most meeting place. What time do you guys think you're going to go there?
I think probably about 9 a.m. we met up at the other one and went, no one's here. So we waited around for like half an hour, no one came. And
So at like 10 o'clock a.m. you get
we
there?
say 10 o'clock.
Actually, it's a bit closer. It's like 9:45.
We'll drive my Prius over.
Cool.
Yeah.
What time do you think you got there?
Probably like
Write that down.
10 minutes after everyone went inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time do you think you would go up there?
Probably 10.
10? All right.
Yeah, it's definitely a day off. So.
Cool. So we're going to go at the 9:45. We'll start there where Jake Smarty and Jess Lee have arrived. Is our good friend Richard still in bed?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right.
Pantless.
You guys get to the door. You see his hotel number, his apartment number, sorry, and the name, and then there's a little sticker that says Dick Tricky.
I thought he took that down.
Did you take that down?
I
You
did.
said he,
All right, that's not
you
there
said
then.
you need to.
Oh, right. I did actually.
It still says Dick Tricky.
Me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my God.
He
I'm
heard
gonna
the first
put
ones?
on clothes first.
Sounds good.
They don't know you're naked if you answer them.
So you're knocking on the front door of the apartment building? Cool.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Oh, I thought we were at his door.
No.
Duh. Shayden, no, I'm not. I'm just buzzing.
Cool.
Yeah, you only have to buzz once. Heard you the first time.
Okay. Hi.
Hey,
That is
it's
not
us.
the voices you recognize from Friday.
I can't get back into that voice.
It's Jake Smarty.
It's Jake Smarty.
Holy shit, where have you been?
I had some work
He
to do.
whispers into the microphone that comes out normal on the other side.
Amplified on the outside.
A lady walks by and can hear.
I don't. Can you let us in?
Oh, yeah.
The door opens. You guys remember it's on the second floor? And
At 201.
201.
I'm gonna unlock my door and go and start eating the remains of the pizza.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see him, he is eating pizza in his apartment building.
Apartment.
You know they say cheese before. That's mine.
I have it now.
Yeah, he has it now.
I thought I had it.
No, but he interacted with it last session.
I fingerprinted. I fingerprinted it over somehow. I fingerprinted it over.
I broke into your house and did some forensics.
Because that was part of my backstory that we talked about beforehand. No.
How are you?
You will not believe what happened last night. It was last night, right?
Yeah, terribly sorry that I've just been this weekend's been a write-off for me, personally.
Isn't it Thursday?
It is Sunday.
It's
No. That's totally fair.
But
we met on
I'm
Thursday.
here.
Right.
You have my attention. What can we do? What happened?
The roof is being blown off on this whole night watch thing. I'll admit I had my doubts at first when you guys are great. But we have a client. We have a second client. Not mystery client.
A real one?
Get mystery
Who?
client.
Who? Who came forward?
Well, he says he's an ex-cop. Kind of thinking voice. You know, probably lost his job. Anyways, he's looking for a missing person.
Is it related to the suicides?
In absolutely no way. And it's way crazier.
So it's a different turn of events?
An entirely different turn of
And-
events.
Have you learned anything else about the other one? About the mission? The previous mission?
The suicides.
You know, the the envelope one.
No.
The suicides.
Mm.
We've called it the suicides. We probably should
Your
think of a better
friend
name.
was
of it.
apparently staying at the apartment there. I haven't heard anything from her.
We were just
so-
We
there.
were just there and we didn't get in.
I mean, we did get in. You
Well,
have
we
a
did,
key.
but she's not there.
She's not there.
Oh, that's really spooky.
Her stuff's still there.
Okay, so no,
Maybe
the
she just
new
went
thing is
for
like,
coffee.
To the jumping bean. That's our favorite place.
We came here though.
are you excited for the new case or not? 'Cause,
No,
I mean,
we are. Tell us about it.
okay, well,
When did we
let
see
me
this
let me
person?
give you the deets.
Okay.
Samantha.
Doesn't he get there first?
No, he wanted to arrive last.
Oh, okay.
You were interrupted by.
You
It
can
doesn't
get
even
it.
come across that way. It comes across as because I try that every day. Yeah, seriously, buzz once. Buzz once. I can hear it.
I'm sorry. I'm looking for Mr. Richard. I'm sorry. I'm looking for the Night's Watch.
What is happening?
Does everybody know about this lady?
This isn't secretive.
I thought it was
Yes,
secret.
please. Shut up while I'm on the buzzer. Come on, people, it's a buzzer.
But wait.
So what you've heard so far is blah, blah, blah. Yes, this is Richard speaking on behalf of the Night Watch. Why don't you come on up? I'm gonna buzz you up. This is my apartment number. I'm gonna give you my apartment number. I think it's like 201 or something.
201.
It's on the thing.
Yeah.
There's the name I was buzzing, yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Tell her it's secret.
My hand is off now. You.
But
You see, as you open the door, a very lanky, slender man in jeans and a t-shirt. Is that what you wear?
Yeah.
We have Jake Smarty, who is
Matching velour jumper.
forensic scientist, I'm wearing a lab coat.
he's wearing a lab
Over your
coat.
velour
You're a
jumpsuit.
fucking cartoon.
I don't have a blur jump.
No, I'm just kidding.
And we got Jess Lee, who
velour lab
what does
coat.
she look like?
Velour lab.
I don't know. She's dressed cozy, like
Cool.
like a mom
Nice.
on a Sunday.
Like someone who gives you a warm embrace.
Yeah,
Something that makes you feel safe.
yeah.
And
A
he's
safe
still
place.
holding a piece of pizza in his hand. This night watch does not look anything professional.
Nothing like I was expecting. Hello? Hi.
Are you here about the suicides or the missing lady?
Neither, I guess.
New case.
I don't have a case. I work at the local hospital, and we've been having a bunch of strange cases come in through our ER, and I feel like there's more that can be done to prevent them
From pizza in the trap.
from coming to us in that state. And I heard through the grapevine about the Night's Watch and how it's a society that deals with strange things in our city. So I wanted to come help.
Empath.
Oh, this is Ms. Lee. She's a psychiatrist.
You could also say doctor.
A doctor
Oh,
who
hi.
is also a volunteer with
Pleasure
us.
to meet
Samantha
you.
Wright.
Oh, you do such wonderful things in the health community. I truly respect you.
Thank you.
It's a hard profession.
And you heard him over the buzzer, but this is...
I'm Jake Smarty. I'm a forensic scientist.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Smarty.
Hi. That's okay.
And you must be Richard Hardwood?
Yeah, I guess sort of the unofficial leader of the Night's Watch.
I'd say.
Yeah, you're right. We are a community group. We kind of watch out for the town, take a look at strange events, injuries, missing persons, things that, the cops generally won't touch. What were you saying? Please pull up a chair. What were you saying about these injuries?
He pulls up a chair. You're the only person who would be sued.
I'm just looking up at
In the
everyone.
center, too, right by a thing that says the suicides, and I have eaten pizza from
This
yesterday.
is going so well for
Suicide.
Samantha. They're just sort of more unusual cases than normal. We have one small boy who came in with a regular sort of lung infection, but he, once it was cured, completely lost his appetite. He no longer wishes to eat or drink anymore, has to be reminded constantly. Just sort of unusual minor things, but I'm concerned that they're going to become bigger than that, and I want to prevent it. The hospital's already busy enough as it is with the usual.
I'm going to do a psychoanalysis of this character. Do I really believe that there's someone this nice out there in the world? I fail.
Believed.
Yep.
Yeah, you believe it. She seems to be exactly as she presents herself.
So is that the kind of thing that you deal with? Would I be helping?
Yeah, 100%, absolutely. And I mean, especially anyone with connections to the hospital or to medicine in general. That's really useful. Wow. Yes. The Night's Watch.
Oh no, I want to do a luck roll and see if I can get let in.
Oh, sure.
Like someone's leaving right
Sure,
as
give
I'm
me a luck
coming up.
roll.
Yeah. 69.
Yes, someone is coming in, and they let you in.
Nice. I'm just gonna open his apartment.
Yeah, the door opens.
Oh, goodness. Jeez.
Excuse
Do
me.
you normally leave your door unlocked in this neighborhood?
I mean, only for one of our clients, Mr. Rayner. Why don't you come on in, Mr. Rayner? I want to introduce you to the newest member of the Night's Watch. She just joined up this morning.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Samantha Wright.
Jesse. I hired you.
Oh, you hired the Night's Watch, yep. Well, you didn't so much hire us as ask us to look into something. You literally have not paid us, so it's not necessarily a hiring thing.
Huh,
Oh, is
that's
this a
funny.
paid
The job's
thing?
not done.
I would agree. In fact, actually, I've just gathered together all of my co-workers, and I've just been discussing with them about the case. In fact, I was just about to get started. Do you want to...
What? Sorry, what is this case?
Yes,
I'm new.
we haven't even heard much of it yet.
Some missing person. Although we have 2 now.
We have several missing persons, yes,
Sweet.
that we are investigating at this time.
Yeah, Red Hall seems to have a lot of those.
I mean, I did mention we are the missing persons capital of North America. Yep.
Also suicides.
Yeah, we're winning a lot of awards. Did you want to explain to them, or I mean, I'd be happy to. It's your case. You're the client.
I didn't know the Night's Watch was such a breakfast club.
I think I mentioned Mr. Smarty to you. He's our forensic scientist who helps out
Forensic scientist.
with forensics. And Ms. Lee is the psychiatrist I mentioned yesterday as well. They weren't available over the weekend.
Even though it's not Sunday.
It's still the weekend.
Well, Sunday?
I wasn't available Saturday.
Saturdays, then. Saturdays is a no-go for them, but I mean...
Because Thursday night
the
is
Forensic
ladies' night.
Society has a meeting on Saturdays.
So, Jesse, tell me about your case.
I'm looking for a missing woman.
What happened to her?
Well, that's the enduring mystery.
When did she go missing?
All excellent questions.
How are you related to her?
if you don't mind.
You literally got here just as everyone else did. I have not prepped them on any of this yet.
I
Do you
don't
have a
know
nice
that
folder
it's
like you have for this one.
any of your business.
These are my associates in the Night Watch, so if we're gonna continue looking into things, and let's be honest, things got pretty weird last night.
Go on.
Out of context.
Did you have a weird night stripping again?
There's no again
Oh.
to that.
Jesse, we're just here to help you. And we can't do that if we don't know more about the situation.
Aren't you
This
new?
is a safe place. Sorry.
Okay, so Jesse came to us yesterday looking for a missing person.
2 days ago.
Jesse came to us 2 days ago looking for a missing person. I got so drunk last night to stop thinking about what happened. Jesse came to us 2 days ago with a case for a missing person. Someone who had come into town a little while ago and had been living here, sort of under the radar. She vanished and appears to be connected to a local legend. I don't know if any of you have heard of it. Spooky tape. You watch it, then you vanish. Called the Bonehouse.
It does
Why
sound
don't you guys
familiar.
all make me education checks?
Education?
Yes.
Yeah, one under.
Barely know it.
How's this work again?
You have to roll below it. Equal to or below it.
Below.
So yeah, you got below.
So I know.
You got 97?
Yeah.
So you do not know. You guys know a bit about the legend where there's this story of a tape that is apparently, it kills you if you watch it or something like that. That's the extent that you guys
Something
know.
like that. No, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it before.
I would just love to say from a meta role-playing standpoint, the person who goes, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
The person goes, I've never heard of it. Just,
Immediately.
I think I've heard of that. No, I haven't. I've never heard of it, but love it. Yeah. So it's real.
And this
Excuse me?
and this tape is somehow connected to the disappearance of this person?
It doesn't look like it. I don't know what my contact was sending me, but there was nothing on that tape connected to Elizabeth.
Wait, I thought you were the contact.
Your contact?
Are we remembering the same film here? The one with the dude in the chair?
Was Elizabeth in the film?
Wow. That's not a strong indicator that she's not engaged with whatever weird snuff house Artur shit is going on in this city. So basically, as far as I can tell at least, these tapes are the last moments of some of these people. They're getting stretched out and turned into chairs and other furniture.
That's terrible.
This is a
Can I
friend
do like
of
a?
his.
Is
We
there like
may
a
want
remember
to,
check? No.
No,
Be
you
more
just walk
discreet.
past it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you don't remember anything of the tape?
I remember it was. I remember that Elizabeth wasn't on it, and that the
No,
end
you
was
actually-
made by Splice Films.
You only really remember you remember that you
I
watched the majority of it, but you lost a good chunk of it.
I assume Elizabeth wasn't on it.
You don't remember her being
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're the only person who watched it all the way through. I'm not gonna lie. If it's not real, if this is some sort of weird, creepy kidnapping ring,
What do you mean by real?
It was gore.
I'm gonna walk over to my door and close it and lock it. All 3 of my locks.
They were locked.
Yeah,
Wait,
there was.
where's the tape now?
It's in my car.
Doesn't something happen if you don't return it on time?
Yeah, we've got 10 days or something.
Six.
Why we? Isn't it his?
Oh yeah, I guess it's.
Will it affect all of us?
Well,
course.
if we're around.
Luck. Do I have a VHS player?
Sure.
71.
You do not. You don't even have a DVD player.
Just
I have like account
Just
on
a laser
Netflix
disc. Just,
and an internet.
just a laser display, actually.
And an internet.
And an internet. I've got a
Yeah, you
cassette
bought
player.
HD DVD when it came out because it was gonna be the next big thing.
So you own King Kong.
Sorry,
Richard.
Mr. Hardwood, what you were going to explain what you meant by real.
Oh,
Is it safe to leave that
Samantha,
tape
you can call me Dick.
unattended? Like if you
Thank
have
you.
to return it in a certain number of days, or if bad stuff happens, like
It's not the Holy Grail.
I mean,
It's a tape.
but what if it goes missing and
Who's
you can't
gonna
return
steal a
it?
VHS?
Well, I mean, maybe the same people who set this whole thing up. Okay, so here's the deal. We went to a local VHS store, got it right on the first go. Turns out they thought it was some sort of weird artsy piece. People apparently
Culty
take
thing.
it out, and yeah, culty thing, and then they bring it back. It's all perfectly normal to them. What it is you actually get an address, which you then show up at, and in this empty apartment with the creepiest chair I have
It's a
ever
chair.
seen. The creepiest chair I have ever seen.
It's
The
just a
tape
chair.
is just sitting on it. Apparently that's how it always goes. You ask for the tape, you get sent to an address. Well, I guess there was the phone call first. You get sent to an address, and you have to go and pick up the tape. Once you pick up the tape, you watch it, and you basically get to watch somebody get turned into a chair. I don't know what happened in the rest of it.
You watched this?
I mean, I watched like half of it,
How
if I'm
long
being
is it?
generous. Couple of minutes, maybe at most. At least that's what I thought. By the time we finished watching it, like 4.5 hours had passed.
It was 8 hours.
Yeah, it was like yeah.
It was a very long time.
Yeah, a whole day had passed.
What?
I did not take notes. I should have.
Is this true?
More or less.
And the phone call was also extra spooky. You had to answer the secret code, and they could tell who was calling on it, even though we had to do it from a payphone. I didn't even know we were going to find a payphone. Jesse was able to find it pretty easily, though, so I mean, that was pretty cool.
So you've essentially been living in a horror film.
Yeah, honestly, that about covers it. I mean, if this is some sort of elaborate prank, I gotta say I'm impressed. I was half convinced that that chair we found the tape on.
I mean, if I'm being honest, it sounds like you're dealing with some sort of serial killer.
I don't know what was on the rest of the tape, though. Jesse's been, I would say weirdly hesitant, but I've actually never been more threatened by a client before in my life.
He's actually been just normally.
It's normal.
Characteristically silent.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Can we do some forensics on that tape? Maybe we can, if it.
I'm gonna do a psychology on this girl and just be like, is she really this naive?
Second time for the day.
Yeah. Oh no, she's that naive. Oh no, 16. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, she doesn't believe this stuff.
Nah.
She,
I'm a non-believer.
yeah. She thinks it's probably, I mean, realistically, it's probably a serial killer. If it's all real, that is.
Yeah.
So can we do some forensics on this tape? Because it feels like it's a very important.
That would have been an awesome idea, except for the fact that Jesse and I both handled it several times, as did a security guard, and this great guy. Oh my god. Okay, so I basically have an intern now. I don't know where he went. Hopefully he's okay. I'll check in on him eventually.
You don't know where your intern went? Oh.
Yeah, he got us into the AV room at the,
What?
some college
Do
student.
strippers have interns?
I do now. Yeah, sometimes college guys will come and ask me for some tips on dancing because we have
I see.
an award.
He has a fan who's
Hi,
trying to fuck
I
him.
also work at the
Sure.
bar just a little ways down the street. I don't think I mentioned that.
No, you didn't. That's quite alright, though. All walks of life.
But still, I mean, even with your guys' fingerprints on it, we could still might be able to get something off of it.
Was there anything, useful in watching it? I only
No.
heard that Elizabeth wasn't in it. Was that her name?
Yes.
I'm thinking of watching it again, to be honest. We didn't really take a look at it looking for a lot of clues about the place or sort of what it looked like. I mean, it was definitely in an apartment somewhere. It was pretty well lit. I'm thinking we might be able to gather some evidence from the tape. It's pretty tough to watch this.
It's just some college kids attempt at making a snuff film, best as I can tell.
And the
If
8
there's any hope to this lead going anywhere, we're just going to complete the process and see what happens.
We just what?
Complete the process. We return the tape.
Wouldn't completing the process be not returning the tape if you want to end up like one of the people on the tape?
Yeah, no, I didn't want to mean because I came to town to be turned into a chair.
So
Dick.
you do believe this is happening?
Sick.
You've been all over this case in terms of what you're willing to accept and not. Oh, there was also a string. Did I mention a string?
What?
A string?
Like yarn?
Yeah. So after we got the tape and I don't know. Jesse was kind of dicking around, I think. Apparently someone snuck into his car even though it was still locked and tied a piece of red string.
Sleeping for the night is dicking around to you? I guess.
Tied a piece of red string from one door to the other. He didn't even notice it until he'd snapped it.
On the inside?
Yeah, like broke into his car and then locked everything back up after tying up a bunch of string. It's kind of weird.
When did
That's
you last
very
see this
weird.
woman?
It's been about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. We've kept in touch, but it's been silent lately.
Does Jake Smurdy have access to a VHS player at his forensic lab?
In 2017, no.
That's
No, they're in very few places.
I think the hospital has a VHS player in the staff room for instructional videos. And I'd like to watch the tape. I think if I'm going to be helpful at all, I'd need to see it.
I love it. I love it. Okay, we've got a I'm so sorry. Is that okay?
It's quite all right.
Okay. I am so pumped though. Okay, so we've got a VHS. We've got a VHS player.
And participants who want to watch it.
So should we go?
I'm thinking, yeah.
Why are you deferring to me? Aren't you the leader of the Night's Watch?
You have the VHS.
And you don't seem particularly enthused.
I'm a very enthusiastic fellow.
You just earned another high five with that. But
I would like to pull some evidence off of the tape. So
What are you hoping to find off of VHS?
fingerprints, if there's a hair caught in the end of it, stuff.
Oh yeah. VHSs collect all sorts of crap on the inside of them.
And you just have carte blanche at your lab to run these?
Has his own little friends.
I just need run them through a database.
Just like there.
Yeah, every criminal in the city I have lots of stuff on.
Really?
Well, that's
Yeah.
definitely outside the standard procedure, but I suppose it couldn't hurt. Okay, we'll go to the hospital, you can do your dusting, and then we'll watch the tape.
It's too bad your friend can't come along. So you really haven't seen her since she spent a night at the suicide apartments.
That's normal.
Totally cool.
She does this a lot.
Maybe she went back to work.
Well,
does-
she does work.
She does night watches.
Where does she work?
At the forest.
Oh.
But
She's a park ranger.
Shift work.
Oh.
She's a park ranger.
That seems to make sense then, that she would leave and go to work.
But she said she had the next 3 to 6 months off. Still, yeah, I'm sure. It's fine.
Yeah, she did. She did.
I am deeply worried about her.
Have you tried calling her on her cell phone?
I mean, it's
Many a time. It goes straight to voicemail.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna leave the apartment.
We're following. Like a gaggle of school children, I
all
imagine. So how long have these things been happening at the hospital? And who told you about the Night Watch? Who's your friend?
It was.
Detective Shaw.
Who then sent me a text, I will kill you if you ask more questions.
There was a doctor at the hospital who kind of just planted a little bug in your ear.
Okay.
Like, actually.
Literal bug.
His name is it's Keith Williams.
Keith Williams. Dr. Keith Williams mentioned you and the Night Watch.
I love his research.
Do any of us know his name except for Jess?
Just her.
I guess.
So 13. I don't know what the roll is for to know if I know Keith Williams.
Oh, I guess I should roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I
do.
guess.
He's
Love
written a
his
few
research.
papers
Which role is
on
Medical journals. You
It's
know.
a few medical journals on, especially on stuff that has to do with psychology, and not being able to. A big thing is about empathy, and then also the idea of letting go of, and repressing negative emotions. Those are big things he writes about.
Repression. That's a good thing in this town.
And they've been happening for about 6 months or so, slowly increasing in severity.
You're at the your car.
Yeah.
How did you have the tape?
What? I threw it in the trunk.
Cool. Is it like in the envelope?
Oh,
Or-
yeah.
Cool.
No, loose tape. I pulled the actual reel out and threw it in my trunk.
I kept it in my glove box.
So you guys, he has his
No, up on the dash in the sunlight.
Yeah. It's just.
he has his black, I believe, is it 2-door Mustang?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Is the string still in it?
Probably.
It
Just
is.
like torn off to the side. Oh, yeah. Jesse's an asshole.
Here's a picture of his car. There it is.
Oh, that's
The
so
rain
cute.
is also coming down. Does anyone have an umbrella?
I do, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
in my little
I'm
kit,
just
I have a.
getting wet.
It says Red Hall Police on it.
So I'll meet you all
Get
there.
on the fucking ground.
I'll meet you all there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Greg Gowner Hospital, just to be clear, there are 2.
Are you rolling it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to know where you're driving.
I'm gonna go get into my car.
I'll get into my car.
I'm gonna go into his car because we came together. So I don't have a
Are
vehicle.
you gonna go into anybody's car?
I'm gonna get in my
You're
car.
in the van?
Yes.
They hate the environment.
No carpooling. I don't know any of these people. I'm not letting them in my car.
Prius, electric Prius, does not hate environment.
Loves environment.
Loves environment.
Oh, I drive a Jeep Liberty, so.
Your character is so much fun. I care so much about people.
It's okay. I think Caitlin's character drives.
I got it
like a
second hand, I mean.
Oh,
Big diesel truck too.
So it's got a lot of mileage on it and requires constant repair.
You guys
Exactly.
get there at about 10:45.
I'm a little bit late because I stopped off at Nick's to buy pot.
Sounds good.
That's my new contact.
Yes.
How much
Who
did
the
it cost
fuck
me?
is Nick?
Guy who I got connected to.
I have
through
no
the
idea
VHS.
how much pot is. So let's
25
just
bucks.
It's $1. $1
$1 a quart.
$30
Good
$30
dollar drink,
Starbucks?
you nut.
Say 25 bucks.
How many rupees?
50 Justin bucks.
Yeah.
It's just whatever you think is good. I don't care. Nick's
I
like, I'm
bought-
like,
How about 25 bucks?
cool.
$25 is good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So I'm gonna stand outside the ER waiting for everybody.
Okay.
We're just clueless.
I mean, like, we're fucking
Fuck.
good.
I don't
Yeah.
actually know. I'm just
I
rolling
came
with
from
what they
church
said.
this weekend. What's up?
Praise Jesus. The Greg Anner Hospital
This
is
is actually a giant attempt on their part to convert us.
almost monolithic in its stance with various pillars and bell towers that line up the place. This is the oldest hospital in the city and the biggest. The majority of the critical cases come through this hospital. The rain continues to beat down, providing a little bit of a haze over the highest towers of Greg Anner.
How is this blowing your mind? You live here.
He's never been in the hospital. he only goes to the
he
smaller
goes to St.
one.
Meredith's,
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah. It's, no offense, less creepy.
There's like a smokestack in the background.
Is there just like a real ominous like statue holding?
There's
up
also like
their,
a like you
twin
feel like
snake, whatever
yeah,
the fuck that's called?
100%. There's just
Yeah.
like there's also like a low Gregorian just. You
Yeah.
always seem to hear as you approach
So
it.
like screams happening off in the distance.
No, not that creepy. At night,
We don't have
maybe.
a psych ward. It's okay.
A guy with a
You don't
bird
need a
mask
psych ward for
walks
screams.
by.
You guys are able to.
On the roof.
yeah, like doctor. You guys are able to see Samantha waiting near the emergency entrance.
Umbrella.
Oh, right. Ah, shit. I'm gonna hide my pot in the glove box.
Parking is expensive. It is $11.
Parking pass.
Here, use my card.
Yeah, she has a card for here.
You have a card for here?
Parking
Yeah,
pass.
parking pass.
Oh, sweet.
Oh shit, that's my pencil.
She is a
Do I hang it on my real view?
Oh yeah.
It says raw on it.
So that'll
Red
be
Hall Health
$11
Authority.
from each of you.
So I
I
used to park,
am
but I also
gonna-
parked in the farthest parking lot because I assumed the emergency exit was where we were going in, and now I have to walk all the way around. to
I'm
get there.
gonna kind of
In the
see
rain.
that you have to pay for the parkade and just go street park
Sure.
and then run on over.
It's still paid.
On the street?
Oh yeah,
What the
hospitals.
I hate downtown. How much is it? Street parking.
15.
Holy fuck! Let's go back to the hospital.
Jesse's driving round and round.
It takes Jesse a while to get to you guys.
All
but
of James'
eventually-
characters are the same.
Do you have the envelope?
Yeah.
Have you looked
So
inside?
I know like dick all about medicine.
Inside of it? No, I assume there's a tape in it because that's what I put inside of it.
Yep.
Wait, $11?
It's
You
not,
said?
gonna,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be in there.
Yeah.
All the
let's,
ones that
I
Justin
guess
has
let's
for the
look
future
inside
are colored too
because
because
it's
I
already
printed them off a
broken.
bunch.
You see,
Yeah.
it's hard in the dark parkade lighting,
Yeah.
but it looks as if the tape is wrapped in something.
Dark arcade lighting.
Yeah,
Like
where he
underground
is,
parkade.
Where he is.
Right. Okay.
It looks like it's wrapped in something.
Let's pull it out.
It's wrapped in a red string.
Let's just take that off
Yeah.
and put that in my jacket
And
pocket.
stuff it back in the
Yeah.
envelope and then walk up to meet them.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it, James.
Great.
Jesse walks up to you guys, and he has that envelope.
Yeah.
Great.
Can
So
I see that?
Oh,
we're all here.
Maybe
Thanks,
are you guys
give
gonna
it
do this
to
out in
you.
the open?
What? It's just an envelope.
I'm not opening it. There's no VCR here.
Let's go inside it where it's not raining.
We're in the parkade.
No, you're
No, we're
No,
outside the
we're literally
emergency.
standing outside the
Emergency.
Oh, okay. I put it in my bag.
Okay, so I lead everybody in.
able to go to the staff room. How do you explain what you're doing with 4 other people to, or just try to sneak them in?
I'll be fine.
No, I think I just walk in and, well, I guess how many people are in the room? That's the question.
Yeah, there's one person eating a sandwich. As you're walking up, though, someone cuts in and steps in front of you as everyone is still walking. You recognize him as Dr. Williams.
Oh,
Do I recognize
You
him?
don't.
you don't,
Who's
because you don't know
Dr.
He's
him.
not the man who's
He
been
was the
following
person
me?
who told me about the Night Watch.
He, as he steps in, he gracefully clasps his hand in yours, putting a hand on your shoulder and just shakes it, nods and says, "Thank you for everything you're doing," and then he keeps walking.
Take care.
So you know Dr. Williams? Yes.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Right this way.
Hey, I had a crazy question. I'm gonna whisper in the middle of a hospital. Are there metal slabs in the hospital? Big enough for a body?
I mean, we
Probably in the morgue.
do
I have a
use...
0 in medicine.
Okay.
What's aspirin?
we
Where do I buy Tylenol here?
Puts a Dorito on it.
Do you guys have Band-Aids?
What is a band-aid?
I've got
He's
this,
you're just bleeding.
no, I've got this bruise, and I'm like, can I have a Band-Aid?
So dumb.
Do you have metal slabs here?
yeah, there's metal slabs in the morgue, and we use metal gurneys occasionally.
Shit, in the morgue.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep walking.
Awesome. Just wait until you see the tape.
You guys get to the staff room. There's just one person eating a sandwich.
In the staff room?
I'm gonna walk over and shake his hand.
It's a woman.
Wait, is
Hi, Beth.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
Is the staff rooms where we're watching the thing?
yeah. That's
Because
what
it's the only room with a VCR.
Oh.
Instructional videos.
That makes me so sad. It's so true.
Can we move the VCR?
No, I'm just gonna walk up to the woman and be like, leave now.
Just be like, "Excuse me, sir. Can
I'll
I
put
see your ID?"
$10 on the table.
She looks at it. It's like 5 more.
I take out a 50.
Oh!
She gets up and leaves.
Yeah, the 50
I'm
buys the
loaded.
silence. It doesn't buy $15 to go buy a pop and be like, Porters, somebody just broke into the staff room.
Yeah, I didn't think that through.
Only $5,000 left.
Oh,
Only.
shucks.
So you guys are very close.
I'm sitting at a cool
Funny thing is, both of my
$64.
characters haven't spent a dime.
I'm good.
He's bought everything for me every time.
Yeah, I forced him to buy everything last session.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go lock the door.
I collectively own 1,000.
There are multiple staff rooms in this. There's like 3, so.
So if this one's
Put it like an out of order sign on
commission.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the tape out
Okay.
and quickly dust it, take some fingerprints off, look for hair, put it all in bags.
Cool. So you find who all of you guys touched the tape. And
Only
the
me,
intern?
technically.
Robert never touched the tape.
Oh, just
Only
the two
me.
of us.
You haven't touched the tape.
Oh.
When did
guess
you
not.
touch it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think you're the only person who's touched it.
Yeah.
You find 2 sets of fingerprints on it.
Dun dun dun.
You also find a few red fibers, as if it was come from string or yarn.
And I'll bag it all in little bags.
You notice the red fiber going into some bags.
What's that?
It looks like some sort of red string, maybe from like a yarn or
Like the one that was in the car.
cotton blend.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense though. Why would that be on the tape?
Was the
I don't
tape
know.
in the car?
Was the tape on the string?
Was the tape on the string? Aren't you a detective?
Are you doing that thing where you're hiding evidence from me again?
No.
All right, why don't you do a fast talk check? And you do a psychology.
Could I have help with that?
60.
Yeah, everything in your
no,
control.
no. I failed my fast talk 100%.
Yeah, he actually just fails with fast talk. He's like, no.
Aren't you a detective? Obviously, trying to reflect that.
Also, there was 2 sets of fingerprints. Who all said that you touched it?
I don't know. It's a rental.
But it-
Jesse,
you guys.
you're hiding evidence again.
Red string is not evidence.
Red.
Where was
string.
it?
Isn't that what you told us?
Yes, it is.
You're reading into a hooligan's prank.
Where did you find it this time?
I don't know. It was in the envelope.
It was in the envelope.
It
Where
could
was
have
the
been there the
envelope?
whole time.
When you took out the tape and we all saw you take it out and put it in the VH.
Did you look in the bottom of the envelope?
I watched you take out the tape.
He is
Yes.
still lying.
Yes.
Okay, I can't try to lie my way out of this.
It's just the perfect size.
But did you touch the tape? Did that your intern touch
No,
the tape?
I didn't. Nor did my intern. I don't think. I thought we all did, but I guess I was crazy.
I'm gonna just walk up
Okay.
to this fucker.
I'm gonna.
And I'm just gonna like grab him by the back of his collar and just drag him off to the side and like have a little personal huddle with
So
him.
this guy?
Yeah, and just like whisper.
Would you guys like to make listen checks to
Yep.
Oh,
eavesdrop?
definitely.
Cool.
We're in a tiny room.
It's no. He said it was
It
big.
is big.
Well, I've got high listening.
Of course you do.
Nope.
I'm too preoccupied with
Don't
still
hear
doing this.
anything.
Cool, so
I'm
make sure you
oblivious
check
and
it off.
naive.
Can I
I
get
really
your
hope you become the
fingerprints?
next
So
Believer.
you-
What else-
It's hard
what else have we
to
done
be
today?
the only believer.
I wanted to play a believer, but
Anything
everybody
else?
was like, "Oh, this character is so much better."
You
She
hear,
was like this
you
30-year-old
overhear this
actress.
conversation. You guys do not.
Okay, so I hear everything.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
guys
I'm just gonna like have a little personal huddle with you and be like, when I contacted you, you did not tell me that you worked with a ragtag gang of cartoon characters.
Okay, so first
And
off, you didn't hire me.
you're gonna
Second
have to-
off,
yes.
I did tell you I worked with a ragtag group of individuals who are interested in the city and honestly risking their time being here while you wander around, not just letting people know that we shouldn't be in this place, but bribing them poorly. And third, Jesse, this is real. Whatever's going on with this tape, this is real, and I get that you want to bluster your way through it. I don't know why you're this way, but I get that it's your defense mechanism. And if you want to find her, you've got to start taking some risks on this, and those risks are not crazy gun cop or chasing a weird tape. I'm talking with other people.
Gun Cop, the movie, only found in bootleg stalls.
All alone. in
Okay, because I'm
apartment
not listening to
buildings.
what's going on. I'm just gonna interrupt and be like,
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Did you want to?
No.
Was it good?
No, I was just gonna say.
I shoot him.
Yeah.
Just thanks for the interrupt.
I'm just gonna say you're going to have to forgive me for not wanting to divulge everything to a bunch of people who don't seem willing to accept what may be true.
Gentlemen, can we watch the tape?
Yes, because you know what will help everyone accept what's going on? That tape. I said that really loud without context for any of the rest of it. I look like a crazy person. Who wants to play a tape?
Can I get your fingerprints first, since you're the only one who touched it, and then I can determine which one is yours and which one is the other one? And then I can match that up in my database.
It's very sound.
Very useful.
Because if I look yours up in the database, I
Data
might find-
place.
Data place.
You're just
That's
gonna be
what
like,
they should
oh
be
my
called.
god, he's the killer. Yeah, I'll give you my fingerprints.
Sometimes this team has some good ideas.
Boom.
I'm just gonna shoot you a look and roll an intimidate on it. 98, fail that.
Please intimidate him back.
Yeah, just try it.
7.
7, holy fuck.
Get real scared.
Yeah.
What's your intimidate, actually?
I don't even know.
Does she even have it?
Yeah, you intimidated. Put a check mark on intimidate.
Holy shit, yeah.
That's a very hard thing for her to do.
Holy fuck.
Only in
She
dollar
just
bills.
gives you like a stare that
Like,
cuts through you.
I'm
Yeah.
just thinking it's like the mom sees right through your bullshit stare. Yeah.
More like the fucking like psychologist knows you inside and out.
Yeah.
She knows the kind of person you are.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
All right, are you guys gonna watch the tape?
I am not.
Yeah, probably a good idea for you.
I'm gonna put gloves on. I'm gonna handle the tape.
Is there
I already
anything
have gloves on.
in... No, I'm not gonna keep being dumb. Yeah, we'll watch the tape. I was gonna take something from the fridge.
Put my glasses on.
Just a bacteria culture. Yum.
All right, so
Doesn't
I
have a
have to,
label.
I have to
Staffer.
describe this a second time and do as good as I did the first time. Okay, we'll do this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand with like my back to them.
And I'm gonna close my eyes.
So who's watching? Me? You?
Yeah,
You?
who's
Yeah.
watching?
What were we rolling before to see if we actually continued watching it?
Your choice. You tell me when.
Nice.
Eric did the
right.
flavor of power, which is willpower.
Yeah.
But you can also just tell me if your character would stop watching at any point.
I
So,
wouldn't have seen it all.
let's see how this
You're
goes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what she means. She
I've seen
wouldn't
it.
stop
I probably wouldn't stop.
the crazy nightmares of various patients.
Like, but not actually
She's
seeing
probably
it
also
in
no,
the
she's probably
flesh.
actually also brought in to watch tapes of things that she shouldn't watch for court
Are
cases.
you
That's fair.
fucking kidding me? Have
I
you
mean, I
seen the
take-
look she can give? She's
take-
seen some shit.
Psychologists are
bodies.
actually invited to active murder scenes as a way of... No. That would be
I'm like,
insane.
yes, keep going.
All right. The tape starts in a nondescript looking room. There is a middle-aged man lying on a table. Someone comes in and begins to cut inside of the person and kind of just give them an autopsy. It cuts suddenly to what looks like an apartment room, a room in an apartment. That the walls and the wallpaper is kind of just fading, curling, and the camera is slowly panning across the living room. It passes by the face of the man who was on the table, now in some sort of tight scream, frozen, and the rest of his body has been kind of opened like a cage and knocked, and like his bones are like forming and split open into a chair, and just all of them kind of just hangs open. The camera continues to go past him towards a long hallway that it just sits completely still on. It lasts for a long time until you notice that the camera slowly starts to push itself in. As this is happening,
I'm watching the clock in the room.
as this is as the soundtrack is happening, as the movie's happening, you notice a soundtrack that you didn't hear the first time.
Okay.
It's kind of like the sound of like ventilation, just kind of like whirring slowly, stopping and whirring slowly, but it kind of has this weird natural pace to it, almost like a tide moving in and out.
Okay.
The camera continues to move down towards the doorway at the end of the hallway. The doorway gets smaller as it does, almost as if it's like zooming in on something like a dollhouse. It seems as if when you get to the doorway, it's fake, but it also has... It couldn't be fake because you just saw a real doorway in the hallway. With a burst, the door flies open, and you see 8 fingers and a thumb, really long, and just bony, reach out, and a featureless face pulls its head out, and then also through it is a very long leg. This man steps out as the camera pulls back in fright down the hallway, and the man, almost taller than the hallway himself, rips himself forward towards the chair, and then it cuts to a title card that just says Splice Films. I need all of you guys to make sanity checks.
I have to
Not
roll
you. Thank fuck.
below my
You
current
didn't watch.
sanity, right?
Yes, you have to roll below your sanity.
Nope.
45.
Oh, 6 over.
I nailed it. 19.
All right, cool. So you guys, the people who passed it, thank you. You guys each take 4 sanity damage from watching it.
I'm not doing good.
The people who failed it,
Fuck that guy.
oh, it's sorry.
Oh wait, sorry, no, there.
You take
So
7
Max
sanity
versus
damage.
current.
So those who failed it,
How much did you say?
4.
you take 4. The two that you two that each took 5. I need each of you guys
7.
7. Yeah, sorry, that took more than 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
I need you guys to each make an intelligence check to see if you can comprehend what you just saw.
Me?
No, just these 2.
Okay.
Yeah, passed it.
You passed it. So I need an intelligence check from you two.
Oh, you also filled out your backstory.
I just pass it.
All right, so cool. You guys don't repress what you just saw. You guys will always remember it, and you guys are going to go temporarily insane
Yeah.
Okay.
for 8 hours.
8 hours. Great.
Do we also go insane?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so we gotta deal with this.
We
That's
gotta deal with this.
Don't worry, I deal with them all the time. Boom!
We just high-fived after watching
What's
this
that-
hideous
what does
film
that
of a
mean?
man
What do I
being
gotta
turned
do?
into a chair.
I have to see. I'm going to just see which is the right. Can I please zoom in on that? No. Okay. There we go.
Oh my god.
But I won't let you zoom in on it.
That's fine. I can read it. All right. So
I love it.
you guys, so you are going to develop a phobia for the next 8 or so hours
Of?
to human bodies and bones.
That'd be really inconvenient for me.
I'm a forensic scientist. It's kind of inconvenient for me too.
Sure, it's inconvenient for you as well.
You have completely forgotten what you just saw on that tape. You forgot even who put the tape in,
Annoying.
and
But it only lasts for 8 hours.
it only lasts for 8 hours, and you'll remember.
Okay.
There's the tape.
How much time passed?
8 hours.
Oh.
You've been sitting in a room for 8 hours staring at
looking
the
at the
ceiling.
clock, yeah.
Oh, the clock, sorry.
No, like I'm conscious of this 8 hours, eh?
No.
Oh, okay, great, yeah. Neat.
I better watch this time so I could check.
I blinked, and it was 8 hours later.
7.
It's 7:30 p.m.
Nighttime.
All right.
That was
8 hours exactly again. Holy shit. Holy shit. I have lost 16 hours of my life to this film.
It's a good one.
It's not Lord of the Rings.
I would choose Lord of the Rings every time because I don't have to do a sanity check when I see.
Are you serious? Those were kind of scary.
that spider.
Yeah, Shelob.
So, sorry, are we going to watch the tape, or...
I don't know if you have the time. It's 7:30 p.m.
We did watch it.
Well, they're talking. We go check the tape and put it back.
No,
in the
we
envelope.
didn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yes, we
keep
did.
it
You were literally
close.
sitting right here looking at the screen. Didn't you? Did you just fall asleep for 8 hours?
that would be highly unusual.
It's not just my clock. Like, you can see the clock up there.
I don't know what's happening.
Well, let's leave the hospital because it's weird that we've been in here for 8 hours. Let's go talk about this somewhere private.
I know just the place.
We're not going to the strip club.
Oh, our meeting place
A garden view.
at Garden View. I mean, maybe. What's her name?
I think it's Alia.
Maybe Aaliyah will come back.
Who's Aaliyah?
The other member of the Night Watch.
Alia, yeah.
Aaliyah.
Sure.
'Cause she kind of lives there.
Do you have somewhere else in mind?
Yeah, but it got vetoed.
I mean, veto. I just suggested somewhere, and no one.
Where are we meeting?
Garden View Apartments.
Cool. Where's that?
807.
Forget.
I
crawl.
I think that I need to get a ride with someone. I don't think I should be driving right now.
Yeah, I kind of agree. How are you feeling? Are you, like, hungry?
If I go with you, because I really don't trust either of these people to drive me, I can take.
Why
a
don't?
Oh, did you drive here?
I also.
Whoops, I thought you went with someone.
A minivan.
My bad. I'm
I
worried
also-
about you though. You're very
Why?
quiet. You're just quiet. Is everything okay?
I literally been the only one speaking for the last.
You haven't said anything since the movie stopped.
Yeah, he asked the location. I said the location. I said where we
I haven't
meet.
heard
Yeah,
anything.
you've said a lot less. You
Yeah.
have.
I mean, wouldn't you've been speaking a lot less since we stopped. We watched that film. Like,
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
How are you? You know what? Yeah, why don't we all
Let's-
take the van?
I'll go in the van. Yeah. I forgot you drove. Sorry, Richard.
I'm by the way, I'm not doing this stealthily because I'm an asshole of a human being. You're like, would you check in with her? She's doing. You're gonna be fine.
Maybe someone should check in with you. Jeez.
And we're off.
By the way, what do you?
As you open the door,
Yeah.
can you guys all make a spot hidden check?
Where's spot hidden?
Oh, it's gonna be him.
Yeah, 29.
Nope.
No.
33, I succeed.
Oh wait. Yeah, no. Over.
No, 40.
I'm over.
You guys see it?
Yeah.
You see, hanging from the other side of the doorknob, is a small little red bow on the doorknob.
That's disturbing.
Is that like the one that
You
was?
point it out. I'm just gonna pick it
He
up and put it
just-
in my pocket.
No, we should. I'm gonna compare it to the one that I found off the tape.
It's inobvious.
I'm gonna.
It's in his jacket
That's-
pocket.
Can I have
Well,
it?
no, he had a
No.
sample.
Yeah, I got a sample. I can match it to that string to see if it came from the same string.
Oh, it most definitely did.
Well,
So that's like the
I
one
mean,
that was in the
science will
car.
tell us.
Yes, which means someone's been showing up during the 8 hours we were just sitting here.
I
Also,
love you out of game. The science will tell us.
The science will tell us. I need what? Why are you pointing at me?
security tapes of the. We can't just ask for security tapes. This is not a film.
So I'll meet you guys at Garden View.
Can I have that string?
No.
Walk out.
Shouldn't we follow him?
I mean, asking for a tape isn't the worst idea. You guys go on ahead. I'll meet you there. I'll ask for the tape.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna take a recording break.
Smarty's gonna die. You just pull it off.
He's dead. Rip. This is his
Because you
death.
didn't give me the fucking string.
No, you're actually gonna be the one who dies. He's gonna just take your gun and shoot
Probably.
you.
Separated from the group.
It's gonna be like.